on, let's do the news.
I know he was sitting in here.
Enough with your sexual fantasies.
Newsflash, newsflash.
Fred wrote a bit. What is it?
Oprah Winfrey sat on Stedman Graham's lap.
When?
As they dined at Chicago's East Bank Club.
See, that's interesting to me. You know, like people will say that's not news, but I'd rather hear about that than the same stories you get on TV. Because like even when we do Unabomber and stuff, who cares?
After a while, everybody's doing that.
Everyone's doing it.
But I thought it was interesting. Everybody's wondering, you know, they've been together all this time. Are they still in love? Blah, blah, blah.
How's his lap? That's what I'm wondering.
No word on how he was when he left.
She's not thin. I mean, you know, she's walking around like she's skinny. She's a lap crusher. She's got to weigh a good 155, easy. Easy.
All I know is he managed to, he's not dead.
Right.
So he survived Oprah sitting on his lap.
So that was a big deal, huh?
Well, everybody wants to know what's going on with him. Are they still in love? There have been reports in some of the tabloids that they're just friends now, you know, that they're keeping up a ruse.
I bet. What do you think's the story there? I don't know, man. I'm being kind when I say she weighs 155, too. I think she weighs 155 on the moon. And that's the only place.
And you're lighter there.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. 3 times lighter. World's tallest woman laughs at her. Hey, Gary, make sure for tomorrow's show you get clips from the world's tallest woman's video.
Yes, I would like to watch that, as a matter of fact. Do we have 2 copies?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'll give you the copy after we pull the clips. You can have it first.
Well,
188.
I thought it would be good prep for when we play clips on the show. If I'd seen the video.
All right, yeah, you can take that home. I'm sure Gary's already handled it.
Oh, forget it. Let me go on. Mike Tyson back in the news. They say, once again, he's been accused of sexually assaulting a woman.
We hope he goes to jail, don't we? It's going to be funny.
In some club. I don't know why. This guy ought to stay out of clubs. Wouldn't you stay away from the places that cause you problems? He's always going to clubs and getting into trouble. An Indiana woman says, you know, something happened to her while she was at this club with Mike Tyson. The club owner, however, is saying that he doesn't think it's possible because Mike was accompanied by bodyguards from the club the entire time he was there. He was meeting and greeting people and dancing and drinking a non-alcoholic drink. And he can't imagine there was any time that Mike Tyson could have been alone with this woman. However, the reports say the woman was treated at a hospital after the incident. However, no charges have been filed, and an investigation is underway. If Mike Tyson were to have done this, it would be a violation of his parole, which would land him right back in jail.
Well, what's weird about it, too, is that a club owner is going to say that because club owners don't want any problems.
Don't you want stars to keep coming to your club?
Yeah, not only that, you don't want to be involved in a lawsuit.
Yeah, but you also want, you know, people to know, hey, you're going to be protected here.
You know, for some reason, lawyers have created a situation where a guy opens a club, he's probably a hard-working guy. Mike Tyson comes in, he gets accused of something.
Now he's got to be responsible for everybody he opens his door to?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course, who do you think the lawyers will sue? Mike Tyson and the club. I mean, lawyers are plaguing our country. You don't understand. The guy can't do business. Lawyers are like swimming around. When I literally describe them as sharks, they are swimming around. They're not literally in water. They're in oxygen, but they're swimming around out there, feeding on anybody who tries to work.
Yeah, you go out and produce something, and they'll figure out how to get some money from it.
They're not producers. They are, what are they? They are
suckers.
Suckers, not producers, suckers. That's right.
They're jackals.
Right. You get an A+.
Feed off of the game everyone else takes.
You just graduated Howard Stern College. Here's your degree.
Thank you.
Yep, you passed the test. It ain't hard, but you passed it. Congratulations. You're now a doctorate.
I feel so honored.
Right.
This has been a long time in coming.
It's one question, and if you get it right, you pass.
Also in the news today, of course, is the fact that there is going to be a funeral service today for Ron Brown, the Secretary of Commerce who died in a plane crash last week, coming back from Bosnia, where he had gone with a number of U.S. businessmen to do some good.
Too bad it wasn't Imus on that plane.
Imus would never have been on that plane.
He doesn't do good.
Out doing good. So they say that his body has been lying in state at the Commerce Department. It was there until 10 a.m. this morning. At 12:15, it departs for the ceremony. At 1 o'clock, the funeral services at Washington's National Cathedral with a eulogy by President Clinton will begin. Then
You know who's
a procession through Washington, and he will be buried in Arlington National Cemetery with full military honors.
You know who's a scumbag? This is a radio show host here in New York, Bob Grant.
Yeah.
He got on the air and said that when they said there might be one survivor, he said, gee, I hope it's not Ron Brown. Because he's a scumbag, Bob Grant. And it was, you know what it is? Poor Bob
doesn't know what to do.
Well, he's trying to be me.
Yeah.
But he puts his foot in his mouth every time he tries to be me. This guy worships me. When I came to New York, he was just doing a regular talk show. He had given up being controversial because RKO scared him.
Yeah, never heard of him.
Yeah, he was on WMCA doing nothing. And then he called me up. He goes, oh, my God, you're setting this town on fire. You're killing me. I'm such a big fan. You're the greatest. Oh, my God, I got to get back to doing what I used to do. I got to do it. I got to do it. I got to do it. I think you're the greatest. I think you're my hero. Gives me a whole long phone call, and now he's stuck trying to be me, and every once in a while he screws it up.
Always putting his foot in his mouth.
So poor Bob screwed up again. Why don't you be a man, Bob, and admit that you just made a mistake because you were trying to be Howard Stern? The Stivoza.
Last night, some of Ron Brown's friends and colleagues got together to honor him in a memorial service. One of the speakers was Jesse Jackson.
Oh, yeah? That's the one guy you don't want doing your eulogy. You know what I mean?
Poor guy.
Poor guy, you know. The guy had accomplishments. Ron Brown learned how to speak properly and everything. And
he didn't have to learn how to speak properly. He was raised in a middle-class home. His family had money. He had a private school education. This was not some kid who grew up in the ghetto, as Jesse Jackson would like to picture him.
Oh, yeah?
And came from nothing into something.
Oh, yeah? Let me hear this.
He had a fine family.
Oh, is that what Jesse Jackson's promoting?
Jesse Jackson's going to make him into a myth.
Oh.
Good night, sweet prince. Dream maker.
Heartbreaker.
Bridge builder. Reconciler. Healer. Faker.
Faker?
Always a short period of time. Good night, sweet prince.
Was it a white pilot?
You've earned your rest. Love you, Ron.
Too bad it wasn't a white guy that did it. And then Jesse could really get pumped up. The white man is taken from us. Another great man.
Let's go on. Listen to Jesse. Jesse, you know, he used to be this great orator. I don't know what happened.
He's got marbles in his mouth. That's what happened.
Douchebag says what?
Yeah.
Ron had the power to absorb pain without spreading it. He could face racial rejection and hostility and bitterness without internalizing it. So sometimes he was smiling through his tears.
How do you know that? Go on.
Ron Brown probably couldn't stand him. Boy, you know what it is? He yells a lot. That's why people think...
But, you know, I just hate that he makes everybody a victim. You know, even people who did well, they were victims in Jesse Jackson's eyes.
Builder, leader, guide, hope,
Who's
winner.
They're trying to set him up.
Let's give it up.
Let's give it up.
Give it up in the house. Wow. Jesse Jackson's so loud that Ron Brown can hear him in the ground. That's what he was yelling to him. He said,
Shut up.
Ron actually crawled out of the hole. He's like, you just keep your voice down. I'm trying to get some peace. What was that?
Jesse, shut up.
He threw more dirt over
Jesse
himself.
trying to work up this crowd.
Yeah.
He remembers those old glory days.
Yeah. Come on, baby. He sounds like Mr. Ed.
Give it up.
Let's give it up. Hallelujah.
And here is Pamela Harriman, who is the U.S. ambassador to France.
Does she yell?
Remembering Ron Brown.
Okay.
If we look into our heart, there will always be the laughter,
I saw her in The Bride of Dracula.
the loyalty, the love, and the gentle strength that were
Welcome to me,
Ron Brown.
Ron Brown. Nina, the taste of blood is in my heart. Ron Brown was a great man. But even you must know that evil is surrounding us as we speak. And if you are to live in fear, you have made a grave error. Do not be afraid of the dark. Goodbye, Ron Brown. Who among us knows any better than me? Life can change in a fleeting second.
Home. I have no home.
Home? I have no home. Mina, come to me. I do love Ron Brown. Jesse Jackson, I can yell louder than you and fly up to you in a minute's notice and take your life away from you as well. You are a Schwarzer.
What are you talking about?
Hey now. Racist Dracula. All right, go ahead. Let me take a break.
Please.
Right, and then
where do all of these people come from?
I don't know. Harriman. She comes from Harriman.
The loyalty.
Yes.
It was the soul.
It's fun, right, Mina? Right. Now I will go to commercial. Thank you.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Once again, Howard Stern.
Okay. Robin Quivers with the news. What else is going on, Robin?
We had a woman on earlier complaining about a special she saw on HBO about cooking cat while they were living. Well, somebody just faxed me this article. They say that the latest fad over in China is eating live animals. It's supposed to be a sign of your affluence. If you want to flaunt it, you either go to a restaurant or even at a family gathering, you have your food preparers prepare like live monkey brain.
What do you do? Oh, yeah, I've seen that on TV. They did that in the Philippines. They used to, they smash their skulls. They have like a vice at the table.
Right. They just, hook the monkey up to something so he can't get away.
Yeah. And you sit there and eat out of his brain.
Scoop out his brain.
You use his head as like a
dish.
A dish, yeah.
So that's what they're doing over there. So it is a status symbol.
Yeah, it's like you can taste what he's thinking.
To devour writhing and crying animals.
Yeah, it's weird, huh? Oh, God. Oh, God, they are compassionless people.
A healthy 3-year-old monkey was recommended placed in a cage with its head protruding from an opening. The cook skillfully cuts the hairs, washes the head clean, and then uses a sharp knife to slice a circle around the crown of the monkey's head. Tap the skull lightly with a hammer and lift up the crown.
And it's still alive?
Just like picking up the lid of a pot, sure.
Right. I have to try that.
Then you can enjoy the brains while the animal is desperately but silently struggling.
Oh, my God.
There's another dish.
That's weird, man.
Of newborn mice called 3 screams.
All right, that's not so bad.
Because the mice cry during the meal. The mice are washed, seasoned with spicy condiments, and placed on a plate for the guests. You pick up a wiggling mouse and dip it in some flavoring when it will emit the first cry. Stab it with a knife or a fork, and it will scream again. And then you bite into it.
That final scream.
The thing will give its third and final cry.
Wow. Where do they do this? China?
Yeah.
They're like godless communists.
Well, that would be it. Godless communists.
They are godless communists. This is what happens. You know where else they do this? Suffolk County, Long Island.
They also eat skinned living pigeons, sparrows, or quail.
Pigeons I got no problem with. Those are dirty little rats. Filthy.
They think that a living animal provides you with more nutrition than a dead one.
Absolutely.
Zunyi, put down those chopsticks and come listen to Howard with me.
So there you go. It's happening all the time.
Wow, that's pretty shaky. God.
Don't go to any state dinners over there.
Good lordy Lou. Holy mackerel.
The Unabomber continues to fascinate us. The investigation continues into the home and facilities of Ted Kaczynski, and we learn more and more about him as we go along. A lot of people coming forward now who have had dealings with Theodore Kaczynski. He's previously been painted as a guy who never gave anybody any trouble. Everybody talks about how quiet he was and unassuming, and that he stayed to himself, didn't talk a lot, but never bothered anybody. But now we're getting a few reports of people who have had run-ins with a different side of Ted Kaczynski.
Unabomber.
Larry and Betty Butler, who lived near Kaczynski's cabin, said that 15 years ago, Kaczynski became infuriated with a neighbor who ran his snowmobile over his property twice. The next day, when this family came home, someone had taken an axe and chopped right through the wall of their cabin and then chopped up everything inside.
Oh, my God.
There was nothing left.
And who even would know it's his land? His land.
In a snowmobile, there's no property line.
Yeah, right.
No.
You're up in the mountains. Guy's got a garbage dump of a house, so it's not even a house. It's a shack. It's a tool shed. Hey, who's scarier, the Chinese or the Unabomber? Think about it. He's chopping up monkeys.
But he chopped up everything in the house. The family filed a vandalism complaint, but he was never charged.
Mm-hmm.
A retired truck stop owner says that he used to employ Kaczynski as a gas station attendant. He used to pump gas for the guy.
Hey, look at me, man. I got a Harvard-trained gas station guy.
He doesn't really remember Ted Kaczynski, but he kept a letter he wrote when he resigned because the letter was so weird.
Hey, Professor, you want to clean that windshield?
And Kaczynski's signature on that letter matches one that Kaczynski signed when he was working at the University of California at Berkeley. So it is Ted Kaczynski's signature on this guy's weird letter. And he also wrote an angry letter to the telephone company once because he didn't get his dime back after making a call on a payphone.
Yeah.
So he wrote this angry letter to the phone company complaining that this big corporation was stealing from the public. Here is the guy who got that letter.
Lucky that letter didn't explode.
Bob Orr of the Lincoln Telephone Company to explain what it was like to deal with Ted Kaczynski.
He was upset when he lost a dime and complained to the Public Service Commission. He thought a large corporation, which we surely aren't a large corporation, was taking advantage of him, and we assured him it wasn't anything to take advantage of him, and gave his dime back, and he seemed happy, and we never had any more complaints.
There you go.
They were lucky they gave back the dime.
Can you imagine? Would have blown off a few fingers.
They said the phone wasn't out of order, and it wasn't robbing him of his coins. He didn't know how to use the payphone.
Right.
So after they gave him back the dime, they told him how to use the phone.
Wow.
So here's a guy who can rig bombs. But
here's a guy graduated Harvard.
Phone.
Yeah.
He couldn't figure out the payphone.
What an egghead.
So anyway, there you go with some more close encounters with Unabomber.
That's a good one.
Meanwhile, in Denver, they had a first hearing in the Oklahoma City bombing case with Timothy McVeigh. Here is his lawyer to tell us how McVeigh managed during this first hearing.
What's the guy's name?
Stephen Jones, Timothy McVeigh's lawyer.
His attitude was good and restrained, and he understands the seriousness of the matter and understands what we're doing and understands what it's about. And I think his conduct is appropriate under all the circumstances.
Right.
So there, you get an update on how Timothy McVeigh is doing during his trial. Down in Dallas, they have a guy named Michael Irvin who is called a playmaker. I don't know much about this guy, but apparently he's a very good football player. A couple of weeks ago, he was being looked for by the police because he was wanted on some, to be questioned on some drug charges. He was found in a room with two either hookers or dancers, and they were partying, and there was a lot of cocaine around the room. He has since been charged with the crime in that case. However, he says that he's sorry about the incident, but that he doesn't think he's going to be banned from football because of it. Here's Michael Irvin.
I am sorry.
All we ever do is go off what's been done in the past.
I wonder if he can work a telephone.
I never had a substance abuse problem in the past. Why all of a sudden should I have it now?
Is that an abuse problem or an abuse problem?
Maybe he's talking about two different things.
Yep.
Maybe he has an abuse problem, but not an abuse problem. Is that the first?
Yeah. Here's another one. I might have gotten the order mixed up.
Yeah, I think you did.
I regret being in that room. I regret being in that situation. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the people that have backed me and loved me. You know what I mean? The people that know my character. I apologize to them wholeheartedly.
Because you were wrong about my character.
I apologize for my character.
So anyway, he says that he doesn't think he'll be thrown out of football because he has no problem.
Okay.
People who are experts in the field say denial is one of the classic signs of an abuse problem. But they will put him through, I think, the first phase of whatever that drug treatment is that they've worked out with the National Football League. He'll have to undergo some kind of counseling or something or go to some classes. But probably will get to play. Also in the news, where is my news? They're airlifting United States citizens out of Liberia. There's been some kind of military unrest over there. They claim to have a ceasefire now, but a lot of Americans who are there have decided they want out. So they are airlifting them out as quickly as they possibly can. There's also,
where's that?
It's in Africa. There's also one going on in neighboring Sierra Leone where they're having some problems. So
they're doing there in the first place. That's like my in-laws over in Africa.
I was thinking about that. You know, there are a lot of people who will go to places because they know they can make money there, regardless of how dangerous they are.
Yeah.
It's easier because nobody else is going to be competing with them.
My in-laws went over there for free. They didn't even make any money.
But these mostly are people who, they're not over there for free.
Right.
Sure they're working over there.
Hey, and then I've talked to people who go to Africa because they want to see a lion. I say, you want to see a lion? Go to the zoo.
Well, you can't see a lion out of a cage.
Oh, okay.
I don't care. Do you think I care?
So we're having American citizens being airlifted out of that place. The Reverend Al Sharpton says he won't be intimidated by a bomb threat and will return to sign books in Dearborn, Michigan. A book signing session at a bookstore there was canceled yesterday after an anonymous caller told police he had planted a bomb targeting the sometimes controversial activists from New York. No bomb was found. So Al says he'll be back at the store today, I guess. His book is called Go Tell Pharaoh.
Anybody buying that? I can't see him selling.
Had a bomb threat against him?
No. Oh, no, that's pretty funny, though. Yeah, it's a PR move. No, I believe there's a bomb threat. I'm saying, is anyone buying the book?
Oh, I don't know.
I can't see outside of New York anybody really caring.
No, I don't know. But the other day I heard a reference made to him in a movie, so maybe he does have some kind of national prominence. They do say, however, that Sharpton had been warned on a radio talk show that Dearborn had a segregationist past, so interesting that he should have picked Dearborn to have his book signing. Dan Quayle is back in the news. He's over in the Soviet Union, as a matter of fact.
Dan Quayle?
Some kind of, one of those trips politicians make so that they can tell people they have foreign experience or foreign affairs experience once they try running for national office again.
Yeah.
And he's not getting a very warm reception, they say. He gave a speech to some group in the Soviet Union. Actually, it's not the Soviet Union anymore. It's Russia. And one of the people who listened said the speech was totally worthless.
I could have told him that.
So he's not having too good a time over there. He does have a new book coming out, and I guess he'll be running around the country promoting that pretty soon.
It's called Go Tell It to Pharaoh.
And in the book, he advocates spanking. Says that,
hey, that's like my book.
Do you advocate spanking?
I sure do. Between two consenting adults, you better believe it. I would love to.
He's advocating the spanking of children.
Oh, he's sick. I only advocated spanking adults. He's probably gonna have a hard time getting. What's he gonna call the book?
Oh, I don't know what the book is called.
With his intellect, they should call it Dick and Jane. Make it a children's primer.
But he does say that he has spanked his children as they were growing up, but not when they were teenagers.
Kinky.
I would love to.
See, I like to start spanking them when they're teenagers. I'll spank his kids for him now. Did he get aroused? Oh, no.
I don't know. He doesn't go into that kind of detail.
I used to be Vice President of the United States, but I have a terrible confession to make. I know you've all read Robin Quiver's book, and she had some revelations, but while I was Vice President of the United States, I used to spank my kids to get aroused. I know Howard Stern advised people to spank people when they're adults, but I advise spanking children. That's a real turn on. And I don't care. Anything else?
I was just going to tell you that what he said was he hopes that he has spanked his children appropriately.
You never have to spank your children if you raise them right.
Absolutely not. You know, they're not puppies.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be educating them, not training them.
It's his inability to communicate because he's a lummox.
He does say, however, it should be a last resort after you've tried other things, and it should never be done emotionally.
Oh. Why? He's a knucklehead. How he ever became vice president is beyond me. That dope Bush put him in there.
He says one of the reasons he did so badly as the vice president was because he went home right after work, and he didn't go to a lot of the small dinner parties, so a lot of people didn't know him. It was actually a drawback being a family man.
So
hurt him politically.
If you start spanking your kids, is it okay to cold cock your wife if she gets out of line? Like, why can you hate kids? What, because they're young? What's that all about? Oh, because they're little kids. You can hit them, but you can't beat your wife. I say it's the same as wife beating.
Absolutely. Why are you hitting them?
Yeah.
What do you expect them to learn from that? If they can't do a math problem, if you hit them, will they be able to do it better?
All right, what, anything else, Robin?
Marlon Brando's apologizing.
Of course.
He made some comments on the Larry King live show last Friday that have gotten him into trouble, and now that he sees all this mess, he now has called some rabbi and expressed his remorse. Also said that he would take a visit to a museum.
That'll straighten him out.
That shows you all the horrors that the Jews have suffered at the hands of others.
Hello, Rabbi. This is Marlon Brando. I would like to say, sorry, Jews. Thank you. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
He's also, while at the Museum of Tolerance, he'll be there on Friday. He will make a public statement.
Good.
Regarding his remarks of a day or two ago.
Larry King ought to apologize, too, for being a nitwit.
Wesley Snipes and Jackie Chan are teaming up to do a new movie called Confucius Brown.
Oh, that's good.
Confucius Brown? Oh, man. That Jackie Chan, he's a stunt man. He's not even an actor. Did you see Rumble in the Bronx? They got mountains in the Bronx. Did you see that?
I don't have. I can't say that I have, no.
Dead giveaway, that thing wasn't shot in the Bronx. They got mountains. You see behind the store is a mountain.
Are there mountains in the Bronx?
Yeah. Mountains of garbage. Because they got mountains. You got to check it out.
Wesley Snipes will discover that Jackie Chan is one of his distant relatives in this movie. They're cousins.
Yeah, there's a believable plot.
And they will get together to battle Chinatown gangsters.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's amazing that Wesley Snipes, who's kind of got a career going, he'll just do anything.
Well, he wants to get back to his martial arts chops or something. You know, he just wants to get out there and do a martial arts film.
Jackie Chan's this guy who insists on doing his own stunts, and you're sitting there going, I'm watching the movie, I go, wow, you know, why would this guy risk his life and do his own stunts? And then I realized he's a stunt man.
Yeah, he can't.
He's not an actor. Of course he does his own
stunts. There's only one reason they have him there, because he does his own stunts.
Hey, in that movie, they're going to eat a live monkey? There's Jackie Chan if he'll eat one. I'll go watch it if he does it.
Demi Moore is following you on the cover of George. She will not be wearing George Washington garb.
She'll be naked.
Like everyone else. She will be a naked Martha.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so rude.
And have her breast painted red, white, and blue.
Yeah, well, what I did, when I met with John Kennedy Jr., I said, let's get a boat. I'm standing in the boat, and I got 3 girls with their breasts painted red, white, and blue.
Oh, no.
And, yeah, of course. Well, and they said, no. And, of course, they gave it to Demi Moore. I write everyone's material.
Oh, well.
What are you going to do? Who cares?
He's got a good scam going there, you know.
Yeah.
People will take his calls. If he was any other guy just starting a magazine, he wouldn't have Cindy Crawford, you, and Demi on the cover.
He wouldn't. And if you read the magazine, there's nothing to read.
I tried to read that magazine. What is it about?
I don't know. That's what happens when you get a kid who has no knowledge of anything being the editor of a magazine, even though he has nothing to do with the magazine, except getting people to be on the cover.
I really couldn't figure out what they were trying to tell me.
Are you saying JFK Jr.'s lucky? Because I think I've been saying that for 20 years.
But it just occurred to me the other day. Look at who's getting this. Is a magazine. Nobody even knows if it has a circulation.
Not only does it have a circulation, but it is completely void of any content except for commercials. And advertisers flock to it. Now they're asking themselves, why?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Because he's the guy.
He's the man.
Anything else I want to talk about today? Let me see.
You can't talk about it today. Today's already over.
Oh, anything I want to talk about?
It's actually tomorrow. Yeah. It's Saturday.
No, that's too obscure. I think that's enough for today.
Okay, Robin.
I hear you.
Robin's going to be in a TV movie of the week. Give the date, Robin.
April 15th, NBC, The Deadly Web. Kathy Tobin was just telling me she saw a promo for it last night.
Were you in the promo?
Yeah.
Oh, well, ooh. Jackie Penthouse Marlon. You'll enjoy his very funny 2-hour video of his wild game Stump the Joke Man. It's $15 plus $4 shipping and handling. Spring special, buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Thursday night, April 11th at Rascal's Comedy Club in West Orange, New Jersey with Jake Thomas on keyboards. For Jokeland's web address and Sergeant Pecker info, call 516-922-WINE. 1-888 Big Sandy. Help out Big Sandy. That's the world's tallest woman. And order her video. Check her out. This Thursday, join King Norris, Fred Norris, for an an after-work party at Roadhouse America on 54th and Broadway. Sorry, I'm bleary-eyed. Show him his boy Gary in the K-Rock van this Saturday from noon to 2 at Playground Warehouse in Melville on Spagnoli Road. The first 30 people will get a free Polaroid with
Spagnoli Road.
Baba Booey. Named after Jeff Spagnoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. If you're planning a wedding or party, you need a DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-5040. Good night and God bless.
Howard Stern all morning.